fourth year in a row the Ross is starting in Dunboyne this year, so we've had a great send-off there for the last couple of years. The first stage, heading to Longford, is a rolly stage. We've won KOH and one hotspot sprint along the way, so we'll probably see that ending in a bunch sprint. So it's a difficult stage.
I've ridden the Ross about 8 times now. I've won it twice, 5 stage wins in the Ross, and also won the King of the Mountains in the Ross. So no, we've got some good results there, some good memories as well. It's kind of like no other, you know. It has some good international riders coming. You have the best in Ireland riding it also, and you know, it throws everything at you. You know, you could have terrible conditions with the weather. You could have, you know, some of the roads might be a little bit tougher as well as regards the surfaces, so you have punchers and stuff thrown in there, you know. So as the type of rider that might win it would be an overall rider, you know. It's not going to be a climber, it's not going to be a guy that likes the flat, it's going to be a rider that, you know, can be aggressive, can be strong, and recovery is massive in the Ross, you know, because every day is like a one-day race, and at the end of those 8 one-days, then you know you have the best rider in the races that definitely merits his win. The race is around Ireland, so riders are going to pass their area, you know, and to know that people are there to the finish and they're cheering you on, you know, and even if you're getting a tough time on 1 or 2 of the days, you know, your town might be 3 stages away, and that's going to carry you through. And then when it comes to the mountains, they're always there. And then the finish in Skerries at the moment is, you know, you won't see a finish like that in Europe. You know, the crowds are fantastic, it's well organised, the circuit's very good, and it gives people the last opportunity to move up in the GC standings. The Ross was a fantastic stepping stone. It got me from Ireland to doing the biggest races in Europe, really, on a good French team. So that's what it offers to the young guys. It looks a very good route, you know. It gives the first 2 days is probably very good for the Irish riders to ease their way into it. It might be quite fast, but there's no undulating, you know, tough roads.
It's great to get some recognition for the county riders. There's always there's a big focus, and you know, it already gets a lot of focus. The county rider award and the winner overall on GC as well. But to have a jersey for it, adds another little element to it. It adds a bit of spark. So it'll be really hardly fought, and it's a nice addition to the race, I think. Yeah.
Well, I think the Ross is one of the most fantastic and fascinating sports events in Ireland. It has a tremendous history going back to the early 50s. It reaches many communities right across the country. 8 stages of really competitive racing. A big international contingent as always, but with great competition from local riders, from the county riders in particular.